CJ Franzel is joining us, Vice President of the Mabry Auto Group, and talking some college football, but some other things to talk about too. I mean, I know we've touched quite a bit on the million-mile warranty, and that's something that you guys came up with not too long ago. And we talk about it all the time being peace of mind, but the opportunity to have a warranty on a car, and of course at all your locations, it's good for all new and most pre-owned vehicles, but to have a warranty that you don't have to worry about for 1,000,000 miles, I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah, we had to come up with something, and we're the only ones in Virginia to have this. And we said, let's do something to totally separate ourselves. We put this warranty out there, and, everybody continues to come in, even though I've been marketing this all over the place with, what's the catch, what's going on? And it was like, if you buy this car, you're getting a warranty. No, I don't expect you to drive it for 1,000,000 miles, but I'm pretty much telling you, if something goes wrong, come back and see us. We're going to take care of you. And there is no additional cost. People think you're going to, all right, what am I paying for this? You're not paying anything. And it's just a way to get peace of mind driving, to present some type of loyalty between, our consumers and let them know that, look, we're going to do something a little different. It's painful in the past when you've sold a car, and cars are machines, they break down. And to have somebody come in 9 months or a year later and they're like, look, my transmission went out in the car, and you're looking at them like, you don't have a warranty on this vehicle. I just don't want to look at a customer and say that. I want to be able to say, every one of my customers, no problem, bring it in. And it just makes things smooth. We got you. We're going to take care of you. We got your back. And it feels good to not have to worry about that. And I think customers like that peace of mind knowing that, if something goes wrong 4 years down the road, hey, 1,000,000 miles down the road, I'm covered. So I think it's been fantastic for us. And I know our customers have loved this. I think we've already covered 1.5 billion miles in coverage since the beginning of the year. So we have covered a lot of miles for customers, and this thing is doing really well for us.
I was going to ask you, with you guys offering that 1,000,000-mile warranty, have you seen a big uptick in business? Are people coming in and saying, hey, show me that 1,000,000-mile warranty?
It takes a little time. The first few months, I was like, the word hasn't gotten out there, but I'll tell you, in the last 90 days, we're getting phone calls from other states. We're selling cars all over the state of Virginia, and I think it's, for some people, it's worth the drive to have that peace of mind driving for long term. So, you can go anywhere and save $500 if you shop hard enough. Right. But where can you go to find that warranty that might save you? That transmission, it's going to cost you $4,000. So to make a 3-hour drive to come and see us. So I've seen an enormous amount of outside of Lynchburg traffic coming into us as the word has spread. So, yeah, we've been really blessed from that aspect. So the only way this works is if we get the volume to offset, because there's going to be claims and there's going to be problems. Their machines are going to break down. So the only way this works is, for our volume to increase. And it has. And so we've been real blessed with that.
And locally, the whole car industry really has changed quite a bit, right? And it now is not so much about selling a car, but developing a relationship where you want people who are going to not be scared of going in to buy a car, but want to trust the people they're buying a car from. This certainly helps with that. And it also allows you, because no catch, no cost, right? We know that. The only thing folks need to do is make sure that they regularly service the car. And what better place to do it than right where they bought it with you guys at Mabry, because they know that if something goes wrong, you got their back. So they're going to, it's kind of a relationship building thing too.
It really is. The car business has changed drastically, over the last 10 years. And before, where there was once loyalty to, great service and things like that, then it came down to, what's the best price? Where am I going to get it? And we wanted to try to change that to where it was like, look, we have something, not only do we care about our service and doing things, we just want you to know that there's no questions. If your car's, and you don't have to service with us either. You can service wherever you like if you have somebody you feel comfortable with. Obviously, we'd love for you to come and, do your service with us. But as long as you're maintaining, doing the simple things, you're taken care of. And I think that peace of mind driving is just resonating with, with the consumers out in the market. again, you could save a couple $100 and travel, 5 hours away. But where can you go to where you could maybe save $5,000-$6,000 over the long term just by knowing that you're covered?
Mm-hmm.
So we're
I was going to ask you, how did that idea originate? You said you wanted to come up with something that was special that nobody else did. Was that an idea of yours, or where did that come from?
This is a funny story, and I don't even know if I should say it, but
just between us.
Yeah, between us, just between us and here. One of my business partners, Dave Provost, was actually in the shower, and he was hearing something from another type of warranty, and it just clicked in his head. And he came in, we started talking about it, brainstorming, like, Dave, that is an incredible idea. So, yeah, he came when he was in the shower, at his finest moment,
right. Where we all do our best thinking.
Where we all do our best thinking is in the shower. So, yeah, that's where it all came from, and we have just ran with it. So
that's awesome.
Talking with CJ Francella's vice president of the Mabry Auto Group, and got a couple more minutes here. And, we talk about the locations, right? The Mabry Auto Group, you guys have 4 different locations. We touched on the fact that the $1 Million Mile warranty is all new and most pre-owned cars. For folks who are wondering, what does that mean, most pre-owned?
Yeah, so it's 5 years or newer. Or anything under 75,000 miles that you purchase. So, I mean, you can find a really nice, inexpensive vehicle under 75,000 miles in 5 years and still have that warranty for, pretty much the lifetime that vehicle will hold up. So we have these locations in Appomattox, which is Automatics is the name of the dealership,
Mm-hmm.
First Choice Motors, and then we have Lynchburg Nissan and Lynchburg Mazda here in Lynchburg Forest area. So you can go to any one of those shops, in order to look at those vehicles, and you'll be covered.
I love the Armada, by the way.
I do too.
Took it out of town, and just the smoothest, easiest ride. And, and I've said this too, and, talked to Dennis a little bit about it, but, you're comparing that to the Tahoes and the Suburbans, and I mean, it's great, but the price too. I mean, you're looking at some of those vehicles going, how did that? It's insane.
We were super blessed when they came out with that new body style and the new model. For somebody that I've always dealt with chronic back pain, and I've driven in the Tahoes and the Suburbans and a lot of those other competitors, and they're just so much more expensive. But you're like, I need it for that comfort. I need that big feeling, and that Armada gives you at a great price point. But I'm gonna tell you, for the comfort level of that vehicle, I don't know anything else out there that drives that well in that price range that you're gonna find. So I think Nissan did a home run with that product.
Second. CJ, thank you, man. That was a blast.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me. Can't wait to listen in the future.
We'll do it again.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys.
CJ Franzelis with the Mabry Auto Group.